Hey, Frank, I'm Ahearn, privacy expert and blackmail strategist. This video is for victims in long-term blackmail situations. I come across victims that have been in situations for 6 months to 6 years. And the bottom line is it's the fear of exposure or their world just going to hell that keeps them stuck in that place. And you can't allow another person to dictate or rule you that way. So there's different types of long-term blackmail. Sometimes they just fall into the categories of emotional, where the blackmailer says, look, I lost my job, or, I'm sick, I need X amount of dollars. And they just create these excuses, and you, the victim, just keep buying into it. And you think this is the last time because they always tell you, just this is the last time, I'll never ask you for money. I'm dealing with this blackmail now for, quite a few months, and it was a male-to-male relationship. The victim married, and he paid for, vacations with this individual, but, after a while he realized that the individual was just taking, and he broke it off. And then the blackmail began. So I took over, I posed as a client, and this individual just, demanding money. I mean, he even threatened to locate the victim's grammar school children and, tell them all about his deeds and, real despicable stuff. And so then, after that kind of just, didn't get him any money because, I stood the ground. I just wouldn't give into it. I stalled him, created excuses. He then turned the tables that he's psychologically unfit and he needs money for therapy. And then this is whole therapy thing he went through. And then after that, he found God, and he's talking about how God has saved him, but he needs, money for a new life. And, these individuals are they're like barnacles, man. They'll just suck and suck and suck at you emotionally and financially. So, I know I'm a bit of a tangent here, but you have to be strong and you have to take action. If you need help with a situation, reach out. I can definitely help you. I can take it out of your hands and you can walk away. Don't allow another person to victimize you in such a way where you feel like you have to give them your money, because you don't need to give your money to anybody. So with that said, be safe.